Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Right up the gut. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 3.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's game 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 average. 60 average.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Murray on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Murray. He brings it in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Cardinals football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He puts some air under this one, deep right. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here's the long back on the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. but too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he got this close to midfield before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. On 2nd and 9. It's his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. The Rams are set to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief. Murray here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion here. Now Murray on the play fake. He's got Harrison. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. First and 10, Murray. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan. Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Benson once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Rams will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
10, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hey, check that. Ready?
Here's a give up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go street.
Here's a throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 right. Check smash.
Running back sent in motion.
18 right here. Let's go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull that in front further, 13-zip. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. And that stop made by T.J. Watt. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
To throw it on 1st down. That's complete to Wilson. Now he's past the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this return gets to the 30 before he's stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Swim.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Play action on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals driving ahead. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. From the red zone now. He's got it! Touchdown, Arizona! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Cardinals going nickel here, third down. Throwing now, off play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Give now to the running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go, second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. On the move, headed right. Not Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to the air here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll look to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Easy. 2-1.
Now Murray on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. From the gun, it's Murray. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Kyler to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Back to the air, Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go play action here. He's on the move. Launching deep down the right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Now a give left side. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle, still fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. This one bounces out of bounds right at the line, so it'll stay with the offense here. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Wilson's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They send a man in motion. They'll run for this. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got a man left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Murray here on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Kyler throwing here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And the Bucs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. 40. Into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams parlay the interception into points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
What? 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tight end in motion left. From the 33 on second down. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
2-2.
Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be their football. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing from the gun. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He'll throw it yet again. Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone now. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Let's go. Warriors 17. Check smash. Check smash. 79 Broncos. 70 ring. 70 ring. 19 Lions.
Back to throw, needing a first. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hurt, hurt. 19, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Now a give running right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Right up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From midfield on 2nd down. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. They get 28 out of that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. from the 19. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
2-2.
Benson now from the gun. Oh, what a stiff arm. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. The Rams once again lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. A give left side to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.